many products have you come across telling you to pull content from other sites and use it as your own? Most of these product creators are primarily focusing on beginners. And do you know why? Because anyone with online experience knows this is plagiarism. It's stealing, plain and simple. Don't feel bad if you've fallen for this. I did too in the beginning. And as a beginner, you're simply looking for an easy way to make money online, right? Hi, I'm Suzanne Stoddart from Legitimate Affiliate Training, and I'm here today to help you understand what content scraping is and why it could get you into serious trouble. I'll discuss why vendors still promote this, what Google has to say about it, and how you can protect yourself. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel for upcoming honest reviews and helpful information. And if you're truly interested in building your own online business, click on my link below. This is not only free training, it's honest, ethical, and you can build a business you'll be proud of. So let's start with the definition of content scraping, or content stealing as far as I'm concerned. Wikipedia defines web scraping, and also known as web harvesting, web data extraction, is data scraping used for extracting data from websites. Huge companies and corporations will use legitimate tools to do this for legitimate reasons, such as gathering large amounts of their own data for analysis or restructuring. Now notice I said their own data. In its purest form, content scrapers are fine, but it's the spammers that use them for their own dishonest purposes. Check out the sales page of a product that I just reviewed. Notice here how it says that a 61-year-old newbie can make $50 a day, okay? And anyone can duplicate his results in under an hour. This product is primarily about taking other people's content as your own and publishing it on Amazon Kindle. Whereas a legitimate site like this, okay, basically just tells you what it does. It'll give you information on pricing and documentation. This is a legitimate product versus this. Notice any difference? Okay, they don't tell you up front that you'll be scraping other people's content here for your own use. All they do is promise you riches with very little work. Wouldn't it be great if it were true, though? But this type of product is teaching you to do something illegal. If you'd like to take a look at this product review, I'll leave the link for you below. But for our purposes, I really like this definition from CLICKABLE. Basically, content scraping is an illegal way of stealing original content from a legitimate website and posting that content to another site without the knowledge or permission of the content's owner. Content scrapers often pass off stolen content as their own and don't give credit to the original owner. And it goes on to say that much of the content that falls prey to scraping is copyrighted material, and reposting it without the owner's permission is a punishable offense. Now, content scraping or data scraping is usually done by automated bots. It downloads all the data on a website, regardless if it's copyrighted or not. Sure, you could copy and paste an entire site if you want. Still wrong. But scraping can usually be done in a matter of seconds, and it's usually done for malicious purposes, such as duplicating content rather than writing your own. This is one of the most common reasons certain product creators use to sell their crap. They tell you that success will come quicker if you find the content rather than create your own. They are counting on people's lack of knowledge or laziness. Another reason is that they're hoping the duplicated content will help their site's ranking. If the content is already ranking on Google, then you're way ahead of the game, right? It should rank for you too. Another reason it's done is hoping to steal organic traffic to their own site. If the original content draws traffic to its sites, then shouldn't using the same content drive traffic to your site as well? And lastly, deceiving people into believing they're on the correct site. This is known as phishing and is so dangerous for unsuspecting visitors. They trick people into believing they're on the legitimate site, and then they give away their personal information, often including their financial data. There are legitimate products out there, though. Like this one I already showed you, called Scraping Bot. Let's take a look and see how this works. I created a free account here just to show you, and let's use the URL from one of my own articles on my website, okay? So we'll copy the URL and we'll put it in here and scrape now. Now notice the data it brings up for you. Okay, this is not what these products are promoting. This is not providing you with a duplicate article that you can use for your own site, right? This is pure data. There are also simple tools online, like this one here, to pdf.org, that are open source and that anyone can use to download a PDF from a URL. They are technically for creating a PDF for your own content, but can you imagine how misused these tools are? Let's take a look at this and see how it works. So URL to PDF. I'll put in my same URL to my article. There are adjustments you can make here, but for the sake of this example, let's just hit convert. And this took a few minutes here for it to generate the PDF, but let's download it and see what we get. So there you go. This is what it downloaded. An exact replica of my article. To be honest, this actually scares the crap out of me that people can do this. So why do vendors still promote these tools? Unfortunately, those scammy product producers continue to encourage this strategy for two reasons. Google has yet found an effective way to filter out scraped content from the unique original content that's posted. So these vendors know that it's still difficult to be found out, so they continue to make use of an illegal strategy as long as it works for them. The second reason is they continue to make money off of unsuspecting beginners. This is the biggest reason of all. Because there's so many beginners out there wanting to make money online, they're taking full advantage of people's lack of knowledge. They appeal to their desperation, laziness, and greed and make promises that can't possibly be met. These certain marketers, who I won't name here, create software that will scrape content by using a URL or keywords and turn that content into new posts, slide presentations, PDFs, and even YouTube videos. Then they tell you that if you use the product, you'll get ranked #1 in 2 clicks or something like that, and that you'll make $273 a day, overnight no less. Some will go as far as saying legally stealing, if you can believe it. They will include some kind of content spinner telling you that if you spin your stolen content, it will change it and therefore make it unique to you. This was commonly done by content farms back in the day. These sites would scrape the net, spin the content, and create all new articles. Now, Google has drastically improved their algorithms since then. With the release of the Google Panda in 2011, many of these businesses were shut down because they stopped ranking these low-quality sites. But that still hasn't stopped dishonest vendors from promoting them. And by the way, content spinners are another dangerous tool that you should never use. If you'd like to learn more about that tool, I'll leave the link to the video I made about it below, okay? So what does Google have to say about scraping content? If we look on their own site under their guidelines, they say that purely scraped content, even from high-quality sources, may not provide the added value to your users. And if you haven't added any additional content or value to your site, it could constitute copyright infringement. And what they deem as scraping is sites that copy and republish content from other sites without adding any original content or value, or sites that copy content from other sites, modify it slightly, for example, by substituting synonyms or using automated techniques and republishing it. So this is where it's talking about content spinners. And then they go on to talk about content feeds and embedded content. They could also shut down your Google account if they discover your content scraping. So here they say that Google reserves the right to suspend or terminate your access to the services or delete your Google account if any of these things happen. So it talks about different things, and then specifically here, if they believe you are scraping content that doesn't belong to you. Now, can you see what happens if they cancel your Google account? That means that they're canceling any opportunity you have to run AdSense or Google Ads as an income source. This This, of course, applies to your YouTube channel as well. Many owners want to monetize their channels as soon as they qualify. But if your Google account is shut down, there goes your income stream. This here is YouTube specifically. These are their policies. And if we scroll down here to video spam, they specifically say that they don't allow content where you're uploading content you've scraped from other creators. So a lot of the cheap products out there, you'll find that they encourage you to find someone else's video via a keyword or something like that, download it as your own to get free traffic and make money with affiliate commissions. But you can see where YouTube says this is specifically not allowed. And if we scroll down to the bottom, it says here that if you violate the policy, we'll remove the content and send you an email and let you know. If it's your first time, you'll get a warning and no penalty. If it's not, we'll issue a strike against your channel. If you get 3 strikes, your channel will be terminated. So you can see where scraping content on YouTube is just as serious as any website on Google. And these dishonest vendors are hoping that you won't know this. Thankfully, in the end, those who steal content never win. As Google's AI gets smarter and smarter, they can see if something's original or not. And they work hard to remove any ranking of duplicate content. So how can we protect ourselves? Believe it or not, this has been a problem since the internet began. It's so infuriating, isn't it? Those of us who work hard to create unique and valuable content are continually at risk of someone stealing our work. And the larger you grow, the bigger the chance it'll happen to you. Dishonest marketers will attempt to exploit your website and your YouTube channel to benefit from your hard work. But there are a few things you can do to protect yourself. 2 simple and free ways to search for duplicate copies are these. The all-in-title technique. So basically in the search bar in Google, you type in all-in-title with a semicolon behind it, and then your article title. Hit search, and search results will bring up anything it finds online that has the exact wording of your article title. So if something comes up, just click on it and see if it just happens to be someone using the similar keywords or if they have indeed copied your entire article. The second way you can do this is by using double quotation marks. So what you would do is take, let's say, a paragraph out of your article, put it in the search bar, and surround it with quotation marks like just before and just after, and then search. And what it does is it tells Google to look for that specific text anywhere else online. And again, if something comes up, click on it and see, does somebody copy your entire article? Did they copy maybe just a paragraph? And those are the 2 easiest ways to find duplicate copies. There are many other ways, but they're much more technical. So what do you do if you find evidence that your content was scraped? Well, you have 3 options. You can do nothing, and that's because it takes a lot of time and effort to deal with content scrapers. You might be best served by continuing to produce quality content and grow your own brand and authority in Google's eyes. Your second choice is do something. And by this I mean contact the scraper and ask them to take the content down. If they refuse, or more likely ignore you, you can file the DMCA with their host. And the third option is take advantage. You can actually help your SEO by adding internal links in your post. This will increase your page views and reduce your bounce rate because it sends the viewers to other articles on your site. Or you can find an auto link plugin that assigns specific keywords with affiliate links. So that way they copy the article, but any keywords that you have assigned an affiliate link will show up on their article. And then guess what? You'll get traffic to your links. I found an article here by WP Beginner, which goes over more detailed options for you. Like the ones I just told you about taking advantage, it goes into more detail in this article. And it shows you how to catch them, how to deal with them. So I'll leave this article link for you below, okay? And you can read it on your own time. So thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I hope this has helped you learn about content scraping and what to watch out for with future product promotions. Did you enjoy my video? If so, please click like and subscribe to my channel so you'll know when I publish more helpful videos. And don't forget to click on my link for free step-by-step training to build your own successful online business. So until next time, cheers!